Good evening and welcome to City News at 6. Alberta's COVID caseload continues to fall, but there is more concern tonight about two variants of the virus, one from England, the other from South Africa. The health minister says a UK COVID variant was found in one patient and they had not traveled internationally. That means the more contagious variant is circulating in the general public. The province's chief medical officer says they are now actively searching for variants.
They're increasing the number of samples, positive samples, that they do full genetic sequencing on, up to being able to test 400 positive samples every week. And full genetic sequencing looks at the entire sequence and would be able to detect not only the variant of concern, but also if we were to see any genetic variations that might emerge here in the province.
Sunday night, around 2,000 Edmonton high school students learned classes were moving online. Tonight, more on what Edmonton Public is calling a circuit breaker to deal with COVID-19 cases.
I think it's really brave for people to be starting businesses at this time and really important for the bigger picture of Edmonton, Alberta.
I talk with an Edmonton couple about the challenges of opening a new cafe near White Avenue in the middle of a pandemic.
Not really sure what will happen if people don't get their second dose at that time.
Is the clock ticking for Canadians looking to get their second dose of the COVID vaccine? And we examined what a delay could mean for protection against the virus.
It's being called a circuit breaker. Two Edmonton high schools moved to online learning after rising COVID-19 numbers.
I had to self-isolate due to a positive case at the beginning of January.
Grade 12 student Dylan James Stevenson went back to in-person learning at J. Percy Page for a grand total of a day and a half this month. But just as his 2-week self-isolation is set to end, the school is moving everyone to online learning for the next 2 weeks.
Easier to do it in person because then you get the hands-on, you're focused.
You get the one-on-one.
Whereas online, you get distracted.
There is a lot of anxiety around the pandemic, as everyone can appreciate, and we're doing our best to take care of each other.
Edmonton Public Schools